Welcome to Passive Cash Flow, a channel dedicated to guiding you towards financial independence through sustainable passive income streams. In the grand tapestry of life, it's a common human experience to sense a divide between the person we currently embody and the aspirational figure we yearn to become. This divergence is accentuated by a myriad of aspirations. The desire to cultivate healthier habits, embark on regular workouts, delve into language acquisition, pen down the pages of a novel, immerse ourselves in more literature, or simply indulge in our hobbies instead of aimlessly scrolling through Reddit. Yet, the path to transformation often appears to demand a complete metamorphosis of self. It whispers that to reach our goals, we must evolve into a persona marked by unwavering consistency, heightened effort, unyielding discipline, and indomitable willpower. Perhaps you've valiantly endeavored to mold yourself in this ideal image, and for a fleeting moment, it worked like a charm. Until, inevitably, you found yourself succumbing to the gravitational pull of old habits. The cycle repeats, and frustration intertwines with annoyance, amplifying with each unsuccessful attempt. The prevailing narrative in the realm of personal development on the internet perpetuates the notion that any failure lies squarely on your shoulders, a consequence of insufficient desire or commitment. Yet, the reality is more intricate. Change is a formidable undertaking, and like many facets of existence, comprehending the underlying complexities can be a catalyst for easing the journey. Picture your mind as a rich, intricate jungle, teeming with life and possibility. Navigating through it, much like making a decision, is akin to traversing a tangible jungle, a challenging and energy-consuming endeavor. The brain, a master of efficiency, devised a clever strategy. Every action and behavior you undertake carves a path within this cerebral wilderness. Initiating a new activity is akin to forging through the undergrowth, trampling plants and creating improvised trails. The more frequently you engage in a task, the more defined the trail becomes, evolving from a mere path to a well-trodden street, and eventually, a seamlessly paved highway. Over time, these neural highways transform into routes that demand minimal effort, becoming zones of comfort and familiarity. As your brain becomes accustomed to these established highways, you find yourself naturally gravitating towards them. Change, particularly in adulthood, becomes a formidable challenge when your mental jungle is crisscrossed by a network of well-established streets and highways. To comprehend the construction of these cognitive highways, it's crucial to distinguish between two key elements: routines and habits. Routines, orchestrated by a thoughtful planner within your mind, unfold gradually. This planner operates with careful consideration of future outcomes, strategically selecting actions for specific results, even if they entail discomfort, like an early morning shower. Routines, when consistently executed, can metamorphose into habits, rendering them nearly effortless as they are executed without conscious thought. Habits, functioning like autopilot responses, are triggered by contextual cues, single elements or entire situations that signal your brain to initiate a particular behavior. These habits, deeply ingrained and rewarding to your brain, allow you to seamlessly execute actions without the need for conscious pursuit. Understanding this intricate dance between routines and habits unravels the complexity behind change and sheds light on the challenge of forging new paths in the dense jungle of your mind. Envision the myriad stimuli intricately woven into the fabric of your daily existence. The subtle dance of habits that unfolds when your fingers effortlessly unlock your phone at the mere sight of it. The automatic reach for the seatbelt when settling into a car. Or the habitual pairing of a coffee purchase with an unnecessary cookie, despite the absence of hunger. Habits, it seems, are orchestrated by an impulsive toddler residing within your psyche. This toddler responds to immediate desires, devoid of consideration for any grander, long-term aspirations. For this toddler, the future is a distant concept, and the mere thought of hard work is met with disdain. Upon detecting a cue, this inner toddler gleefully guides you down the familiar neural pathway in your brain, leading to a reliably rewarding outcome. If you get coffee, the toddler insists on the accompanying cookie, a ritual ingrained in your morning routine. Interestingly, this cycle of reward is also the genesis of most of our less-than-ideal habits. The allure of the delectable taste of chocolate, or the occasional, albeit mild, entertainment derived from browsing Reddit forms the foundation of these actions that, despite their detrimental nature, persist due to the pleasurable associations forged with them. While the impulsive toddler may sound like an inherent saboteur, it operates in harmony with the wise planner within your mind. The wise planner, crucial for contemplating significant concepts, executing complex tasks like parallel parking, and managing financial matters, can't do it all without expending an exorbitant amount of energy. This is where the symbiotic relationship between the wise planner and the impulsive toddler becomes evident. Outsourcing routine and repetitive tasks to the impulsive toddler, thereby transforming them into habits, allows the brain to efficiently navigate daily life while reserving energy for more intricate mental challenges. Harnessing the interplay between the wise planner and the impulsive toddler offers a strategic approach to effecting change in our lives. Rather than setting our sights on monumental shifts, we can leverage these energy-saving mechanisms by focusing on small, incremental adjustments. The philosophy here is simple. Improving your life in small increments holds more promise than striving for lofty goals without any tangible transformation. Small changes, compounded over months and years, can yield substantial results. Embarking on the journey of change doesn't always require wielding the brute force of willpower. Sometimes the key lies in subtly convincing your brain that it's not an insurmountable challenge. This persuasion, it turns out, can be skillfully achieved by crafting new routines and transforming them into ingrained habits. The magic here is in allowing your wise planner to pave that initial trail, while enlisting the impulsive toddler to seamlessly initiate the action. Consider the common aspiration to become more physically fit through regular workouts. Rather than wrestling with the abstract concept of getting fit, the strategy is to dissect this broad goal into clear, manageable actions. The objective is to set the threshold so low that it becomes effortlessly achievable, eliminating the need for extensive contemplation. Take, for instance, the concrete and controllable action of doing 10 squats every morning. The key is not just in establishing a routine, but in strategically incorporating explicit triggers that the impulsive toddler can easily latch onto. Triggers can take various forms: visual cues like spotting a specific object, perhaps your workout attire, a designated time of day, or even a specific location like a nearby park. Ideally, a combination of these elements creates a distinctive context in which you consistently initiate the action. This trigger serves as the catalyst, priming your brain to automatically set the action in motion. To cultivate a home workout habit involving 10 squats, you might ensure that you perform them in your exercise gear at the same time and place. Say, in your living room at 8 a.m. With the trigger and action in place, the key is to repeat them consistently, ideally on a daily basis. Through this repetition, the routine evolves into a habit. The trail transforms into a well-traveled highway. It's crucial to note that while the energy required to perform the squats persists, the decision to engage in them feels less like a burdensome chore and more like an integral part of your daily routine. This approach may sound straightforward, but its execution is far from easy. However, within this simplicity lies the transformative power to make change not just attainable, but an integral, seamless part of your everyday life. Transforming aspirations into habits often lacks the immediate allure that, say, indulging in Reddit offers. To facilitate the seamless integration of a new behavior into your routine and increase the likelihood of the impulsive toddler embracing it, consider infusing a sense of pleasure. This isn't necessarily about rewarding yourself post-action. Rather, it's about enhancing the enjoyment inherent in the activity itself. Picture tuning in to your favorite podcast exclusively during your workout, or tackling your tax responsibilities while waiting for the next round of civilization to load. The key is to discover what resonates with you personally, making the process not just bearable, but genuinely enjoyable. In essence, that's the crux of it. Deceptively simple, much like many endeavors aimed at enhancing the quality of one's life. The timeline for the impulsive toddler to fully embrace and establish a habit varies significantly. It hinges on factors ranging from the nature of the behavior you're attempting to instill, your individual characteristics, stress levels, and a myriad of other influences. The gestation period for a new habit, ignited by its cue, spans anywhere from 15 to 250 days. The uncertainty of this duration adds an element of mystery. You won't know precisely how long it will take for your particular habit to take root. Embarking on this journey is relatively straightforward, especially in the initial week or two. The real challenge lies in the sustained commitment to the daily ritual. However, as you persevere, the process gradually becomes more manageable and, dare I say, easier. It's akin to navigating a winding path. Starting is the simple part, but it's the continual steps that ultimately pave the way for the transformation from a mere action to an ingrained habit. Unlocking change is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. There are no magical solutions or quick fixes. However, delving into the realm of habit science serves as a poignant reminder that change is indeed within reach, regardless of your age or stage in life. Imagine the triumph, even if it's just a modest increase in positive actions or the incorporation of a handful of new habits. That in itself is a noteworthy success. Picture this: a version of yourself that is marginally healthier or more knowledgeable, a stark contrast to the discontentment of remaining stagnant. Embrace the notion that change is not a final destination, but rather a continuous journey, a direction to navigate and evolve. Now, armed with a newfound sense of insight and motivation, let's talk about something valuable, without any pressure to make a purchase. The reality is, personal growth doesn't hinge on buying a product. We understand the struggles associated with change. In fact, we grapple with them just like everyone else. That's why we developed our own habit journal, a tool born out of personal necessity, not just a sales pitch. This journal is designed to help you track your progress towards your desired behavioral changes. A comprehensive tutorial guides you through the most challenging aspects of the process, offering valuable insights, reflections, and tips to ease your journey.